Greetings, viewers. This is A Vision Media Broadcast. Once again, we have another special show. We have the comedian, the actress, Ms.Darkchild.
But they different.
That's right.
We live different.
Yes. Yes.
We wear plastic bags in our shoes, put our feet in our shoes and went to school. We live through blizzards, right?
Yes.
These little fuckers get snow on Monday, they get a text message, ain't no school on Friday. We had to get up, look at the TV, listen to KYW, 185, 186, 183 over there, 2 hours late, no bus service, 184, 189, 703, 718, 729, 745, 746, 730. All Philadelphia public preparatory schools are closed. We in the back to my yes!
She's taking the world by storm. She got some things coming up. We talking Netflix. We talking more shows coming. She got a lot going on, and here she is. This is Ms.Darkchild, the comedian. How you feeling?
I'm blessed and highly favored. How y'all doing out there in Wonderland?
That's what it is. And she's driving, y'all. She got the Porsche out. You know, she had to keep driving on me, you know. But
Where the Porsche at? Let me get out of this one and go get in the Porsche.
He got the Porsche. That's what's it at, man. You know, I'm glad you came on. You know, I just wanted to talk to you about some things. Oh, yeah, and you did a great job. You know, Friday, we was at, last Friday at Treasures, the 17th and the 18th. You did your thing there, too. So that was wonderful. That was wonderful.
Shout out. That was Motown Comes to Philly with Baby Dave
That's right.
Productions.
That's right.
It's coming back October the 22nd and 23rd.
Bringing Motown to Philly. Once again, it's coming back. Here we go. Yeah, born in Philly, the princess of comedy. You also started. Let's talk about you starting a Soul Entertainment LLC. Do you still have that going on?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was born. I'm Philly made, but I was Philly raised, but I was Nebraska made.
Okay.
So I was made in Nebraska, but I was raised in Philly. So I've been in Philly. I pretty much say most of my life, you know, for technical purposes, because I was too young to remember. I came here in 1972. So, you know, nothing was going on in 72. I started my own entertainment company later on in life. It's called Absolute Soul Entertainment, which is definitely an LLC. It's an entertainment company. I started managing, you know, I got a lot of foster kids. So a lot of them didn't play basketball, didn't play football, didn't want to be a cheerleader. So I managed a lot of them singers, rappers, beat makers, poets.
Wow. And I know when you talked about it at the show, how, you know, you definitely had a lot of kids that you managed and you helped. So do you still see any of those kids today? Because I know they all grown up.
Every last one of them.
Wow.
I missed a beat. I mean, my oldest daughter, the only girl, she's back at home. My son lives down the street. They all pretty much in walking distance.
Okay.
Or skipping a hopping a little bus ride away. So yeah, my son will be having his first in the next couple of days. I think he told me the 29th. So I'm excited about that. I like grandmothers and little boys.
Okay.
The girls, I don't want to be bothered.
The girls is the ones, right?
They the ones, they make you choke somebody.
That's right. They got their mouth. I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo,
it's all cute when they coming up, and you be like, "Oh, my daughter. When we get older, we gonna hang out." No, I don't want to do none of that.
That's right.
Mine. I want her to go home.
I hear that. Can you take me back to your childhood days? Like, how was it growing up for you?
Well, I'm a product of a single mother. My father, of course, was still in Nebraska, and I'm single. My childhood was super duper amazing.
Okay, good.
I enjoyed every bit of it. I went to Catholic school. Mm-hmm. My godmother's husband was a Muslim. My godmother was a holiness, and my mother took us to Methodist church. So I was all screwed up on the weekends.
You saw screwed.
But we lived the childhood that said when you came in the house, it said you smell like outside.
Outside. That's right.
Right? Now they smell like electricity because they don't go outside.
That's right. They stay in and play games all
They
day.
stay in and play games all day. You smell like a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yeah, that's what they're doing today. And you're right. You're absolutely right about that. How did your career begin for you, like in comedy?
It was a bet. It was a young man who was dealing with street pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
And he was trying to clean up his money. And he was doing comedy. And he put this comedian on the stage. And the guy wasn't funny. And I said, man, I bet you I'm funnier than that guy. I'm on a regular day, I'm funnier than him. And he said, no, you ain't. I said, I bet you I am. He said, well, go ahead. Let's try. He said, I bet you $50 the next show you go up there funny. I said, I bet you. Next show, I'll go up there and I'll be funny. So needless to say, the next show came. I didn't get booed. I didn't get no standing ovation. But I did well enough that I'm still a comedian to this day.
Wow, that's dope.
It's a high. I started chasing that high.
Wow. And you said you also bet him, so you won the money too.
Yeah, I won that bet. I got my $50. Shout out to Platinum Touch. It's always been something there. He made that money work for me.
Wow. And your first stage play, let's talk about Tenant Eviction, I want to say.
That first stage play, Tenant Eviction, it's really a story about my life with my foster kids. Only thing I did was just change the scenery. I became the landlord, and these kids became the tenants. And they each came in with their own problems, own issues, own whatever, and they were just there. Right before a hurricane, we did it once, and then Hurricane Katrina wiped everything out, and that was the end of that. So I'm looking to do a reboot after I do my one woman stage play.
Wow. Okay. So that's one woman, and I know that one woman. That's not the Netflix one, is it? That's what you.
Yes, that's August the 4th. That's August. That's August 4th, and it's called "You Gonna Remember Me." Cause guess what?
You gonna remember me. That's right.
You gonna remember me. You don't remember nobody else. You gonna remember me.
How did you get that? What happened? Who did they contact? Your people? Did they contact you? What happened?
Well, I went and did. They were touring the country looking for 20 of the funniest comics. I got that phone call. They did the black television networks with the Tubi networks, and then the phone calls subsequently they followed.
Okay, and that's how it went down. So
that's how it went down.
So, and when we talked before, you said you have everything. You have your cameras, like 8 cameras, and this and that, and
I got 8 cameras. I got the cameras. I got the stage hookup. I got the soundboard man. I got a DJ. I got security. This ain't you coming to a show. This is you coming to an event.
That's right. That's right. And where's it being held at? Like where's it gonna be?
It's up the 103 Academy Road. It's called Camp Stanthers. It's Academy Road. It's up the Roosevelt Boulevard.
Yeah,
right.
It's way up there.
I put it off of 95 so that those people that see me from Jersey and Delaware, they can hit 95 and come rock out.
Wow, you know what? After this is on, right? It's already on for you now, but it's
gonna be something that you've never seen before. This is 2 shows in one.
That's what I'm saying. It's about, so you're gonna it's about to be on.
It's gonna be on.
So Netflix, they're gonna keep doing these things with you, because once you knock this out the box, you're gonna have bigger contracts.
Yeah, you gotta go to Tubi, you gotta go to you gotta go to all the other big networks, Zeus, Peacock, all of them.
Yeah.
See, it's not just about me. Your blessings is not always about you. It's just about how it comes through, who it comes through. So on the Clean Comics, I'm trying to bless some of the comedians that are coming on before me. So I'm gonna have like 4 or 5 Clean Comics come up, rock out, do 10 minutes, take a break, change over the set, and then I'm gonna come out and do my one woman.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. Can you name the names who you may bring, or just a surprise?
It's gonna be a surprise.
All right. Okay. Cool.
But it's gonna be some names though. Well, you got my brother Top Flight coming. You got my brother Nathan Landlord. You got my brother Craig McLaurin going. You got my brother Hez Green coming. So And
Yeah.
then we got Dick Tracy. And I'll let out one of the cats in the bag. We definitely got Tommy Too Smooth.
Okay. Okay. Well. Oh yeah. This gonna give everybody some shine, some light right here.
Right. So
This
I
this
gotta give my
Netflix.
peoples a little bit of light. Got
Yeah.
to.
Wow. You perform with many of the top comedians in the country: Michael Blackson, Ray, Tommy Too Smooth, Capone, Damon, Rosette, Coco Brown. Can you take me back to the moments of performing with them?
The most memorable, I think, we were up in New York,
Yeah.
doing a show for Ray Dijon, and it was just a regular night. We went up, the whole team was together, and lo and behold, Tommy Davidson walked in.
Wow. Okay.
So
Okay.
I got the rock out in front of Tommy. He came past and was like, "Yo, sis, you great. You gonna be great."
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Picture, took a picture with me,
Mhm.
and he was like, "You keep that picture. Show it to me when you get big."
Yeah.
And that was a magical moment. It's always wonderful rocking out with some of the comedians that Takara, a lot of the comedians that are just making their way up in the game.
Yeah.
I've worked with a lot of them, and it's good. Marshall Brandon, who
Hmm.
now works exclusively with Dave Chappelle. He's a part of Dave Chappelle's camp. Two Ray,
Okay.
who's one of the kings of comedy.
Two Ray.
Denny Bob,
Right.
one of the kings of
Right.
comedy. You got all the kings of comedy I done worked with. Mark Vieira, Capone, Kenny Williams, uh, 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 all the New York kings, all the Philly kings.
Yeah. Yeah.
These
All of them.
cats is hot.
That's
I
right. Yeah.
work with Pierre. I work with Brumman,
Yeah.
Coco
Yeah.
Brown,
That's right. Yeah. It's all in here. You did. You performed it all in B flat. Yeah.
B Flat,
Rob Stapleton. Yeah.
Rob Stapleton,
Yeah. You did your thing. Rodney Perry. You know.
Rodney Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yup.
we
Have
did
any?
that.
Yeah. It was a good thing. Because your name is already out there. It's just gonna get bigger and better.
It's just
That's it.
waiting for that one break. There's people like the Two Rays of comedy,
Yeah.
downright funny from start to finish, right?
Yeah.
They should let other people sit at the table. Let that man sit.
That's
I
right.
mean,
Yeah.
not
He right.
saying
Yeah.
let him sit because he well deserved it. He
That's right. That's it.
grinds and
That's right.
grinds, and he is doing great in comedy. Let him
Two
make
Ray.
his mark.
Yeah. Yeah. Two Ray. He needs to be amongst those. I'm serious. He do.
Yes. Then all he said in his little interview was just at least mention my name
That's it.
amongst the greats.
That's it.
Just
That's it.
mention his name. When you at that table, mention his name. Because he ex- works with some more.
That's
The
right.
number one
Yeah.
reigning queen of comedy. You can't beat that.
You can. You can. It's hard. It's crazy how people won't let you just get in, but you got to work hard. Get it on your own. That's it.
All of the queen's men, she took him. He's one of the queen's men.
Wow.
So,
Wow. I see that too. I see them doing work real heavy too. I be looking at them. Yeah.
yep.
Well, you next. So you already there.
And I
And
appreciate that. Keep putting them blessings in there. I'm gonna keep putting them out there because I said I'm next. I'm gonna catch that,
that's
and I'm
right.
gonna keep
Yeah.
it and put it, embody that soul. I believe so. I think that
Yeah.
they looking comics is looking for something new and
Yeah.
refreshing. I want to be
Yeah.
that new and refreshing.
That's right. Yeah. Well, you bring the funny. Like I love that. That was really my first time. No, that was like my third time seeing you. I watched you on YouTube, but
Oh, okay.
seeing you live was totally different when I saw you at
I,
Fresh.
it's the
I
energy,
think, yeah, totally
and I
different.
don't like to be on. I don't like YouTube.
Okay.
I don't like people to blue because a lot of male comics men say that they don't like. I'm gonna take you in my place. Don't like to see male comics, female comics.
Okay. What?
They
What?
said they ain't funny,
No, they are.
but I work in the building. I'm one of them funny ones.
I know. Yeah, I know. I witnessed it. I already know.
So
I
so
witnessed
they think that all we do is sit back and talk about um, balls
it.
and men talk about women talk about having sex and all that. That's not true. That's not what we be all about. We talk about a lot of other things
That's right.
besides.
Besides that,
typical that you want. There's other things that we
that's
see in
right.
life that's a lot more funny.
The basics, like you
Yep.
go and yeah, you talk about you go out there, like you expand your mind and talk
Yep.
about a lot of different things.
I want to talk about food stamps. I want to talk about any other things that you see during the course of the day. That's what I want to talk about. I want to laugh at getting money. I want to laugh at when
That's
you
right.
get off work early and get home and your
Right.
husband or your wife or your significant other send you out to do something else. That's what I want to laugh at because that's the stuff that makes me laugh.
That's right. There you
I
go.
don't write jokes about what's funny. I write jokes about what's common. This is what's common to all of us. We can all relate to this. I try to make every one of my jokes relatable.
There you go. And see, being so you now we on jokes. Have any of your comedic performances been harshly criticized?
No. Well, Nate the landlord stopped me from saying bitches.
Yeah.
He,
Uh,
I would say a joke and it would embody women, but then I would end it with the B word, and he said that makes it a turnoff. So I just cut the B word completely out of my set,
okay. Well, yeah. It's nothing wrong with that. So
especially
that's
when in terms of endearment when you talking to women. So to pull the sisters in, I just took it out. It wasn't necessary. Don't make it funny.
I don't block your hair and nothing like that. Your eyes, they need to see that the view. When you talk, yeah, it be going up blocking. There you go, right there. You know,
Hey,
yeah. So that's so you just took out. You just had to take that out. That's all
yep,
because you
had
know,
to take it out. Took it out.
yeah. And you know, what advice would you give a new? Would you give new comedians just starting out? Because people,
Right. Write it down. Write it
okay,
down on a piece of paper. Stand in front of the mirror until you make yourself laugh.
that's right. Okay, okay. What happens to the
Laugh.
person? Yeah, just stand in front of the mirror until you make them laugh, right?
Till you make
I mean, make
yourself laugh.
yourself laugh. Yeah, yourself laugh. What happened if you on stage and no one laughs? You know, for about a good 5 minutes. Like what do you
Then
do
you
from
need
there?
to change. Then you need to be like a stick shift and switch gears real quick.
Real quick, you gotta be quick at it,
Real
right?
quick. You better have something in the arsenal that you know that you done work from city to city and state to state that you know works.
That's right.
You gotta give it what you know works.
Because if
So
not,
I keep in the arsenal the things that I know that work. And
yeah,
then if you on there and you get it quiet for a couple minutes, you gotta be witty enough and be able to read a crowd to know why. Maybe your material is not connecting with them.
not
Maybe
connected.
you telling jokes about teenagers and this is a crowd, a bunch of old women.
Oh yeah, okay, okay. Switch it up.
Know your audience
Okay, switch it up real fast.
real fast. Switch it up.
This
Know your audience.
well, that's a good one for them. You know, and this is one for you and your and the audience. What do people misunderstand about you?
I don't think I'm really misunderstood. I think it's the perception that female comics are not funny.
Okay, okay,
And that by far is the truth. There's the B flats, there's the S'mores, there's the Coco Brown, there's the Tiffany Haddishes, there's all of them. They
yeah,
funny.
they are, they are.
They funny. So
Mhm.
you got to let these women sit at the same table these men sit at and let us eat.
There you go.
They
There-
think that women tend to sleep their way to the top. That's some comics do. Some female comics have, but
yeah,
not all of us have. So we grind from the muscle.
there you go. There you go. And you know, when you started, was your fam? How supportive were your family for you when you first started out?
My family was real supportive. My mom ain't want to hear that. Took all her college money and put it behind some jokes. She ain't want to hear that. You better go to college and make some money because that joke, it ain't working for
Right.
me. But now they all good. They love it. We supporting it. We doing what we got to do to make it. Listen, this is medicine. I went to school to be a doctor.
Wow,
These jokes is medicine.
that's right. It helps people, man. People need to
Yes,
laugh. Laughing
yes,
is
they
great.
do.
I'm serious. And in a world today, look, man, laugh a little bit because everything is like oppressed. You know, it's depressed. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And do you perform sometimes at family functions? Like when y'all have little barbecues, would you go up and
Nope,
do? Oh, not at all.
nope. I don't go to their job asking for no hookup at McDonald's. I ain't coming. I
I
perform on stage for real folks.
Wow. Wow. Now, if you can go back and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Start earlier.
Start early.
Remember, when I grew up, I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to be something. My mom spent a lot of money sending me to singing lessons and gymnastics and ballet and all of that. I wanted to do something, but I really didn't pursue it. But I went to school, took a class in public speaking, and I enjoyed it.
Wow.
That's where I should have continued. And that public speaking probably would have led me right into comedy.
Okay. Early though, at an earlier age, right?
Right. That was the 18-year-old me because I was real focused. At by 18, I was 2 years into my own house playing
Wow.
mortgage.
Wow.
So I was pretty before the world sat me down and say, "You want to be an adult?"
You was already gone.
I was making moves. I was
Yeah.
making moves. But if I could sit my younger self down, I would say, "Listen, do it a little bit earlier. You behind the eight ball."
Wow. Wow. Well, since you getting into that, tell me about your biggest challenges you have to face in the business, in this business.
Not taking advantages when I know I'm good for a show and I don't take the men advances, I lose out.
Wait, can you explain that? What do you mean when you?
So if you throw a show, somebody show a show, and they be like, yeah, I'll put you on, but
Okay.
it's that but
Yeah. Yeah. But
why I gotta do the but why I just can't be me and just can't be funny, make that money and you go home to your girl, you go home to your wife.
wow. You,
Another biggest misconception is that people think that it's easy out here. It ain't. Who make me laugh? I make
right.
everybody else laugh when they feeling some kind of way. Who makes me laugh?
Who makes you laugh?
Right?
Right.
I have good and bad days too, but somebody's got to make us laugh.
You're right.
So that's probably the biggest tool that grinds my gears is not getting the fair chances that the men get, and for them to think that we got to sleep our way to the top.
Right. And you mentioned a good and bad day, which we all have. How do you unwind after a hectic day? Like, what do you do for yourself?
I sleep,
Okay, that's how you unwind.
turn the radio on, and sleep.
Wow. You have listen, and you also have again. You're going to remember, and that's August 4th. That's the tour.
August
Right?
4th, you gonna remember me.
You're going to
Tickets is
remember
on
me.
sale. Hit me up. I'm all with it. This is gonna be a show that you've never seen before. It's gonna be very, very interactive.
And I know it's going to be sold out completely.
Sold out completely. So the interactiveness, you ain't never been to a comedy show where you were part of the show.
Wow.
You
That's
gonna
what.
be a part of the show.
That's right.
You got the right answer. It's your time to shine.
Live, live, 8 cameras. Everybody's out.
8 cameras, everybody in it.
A laugh for Mama, May 25th.
Yeah, we getting ready. That's a couple days from now. We get ready to go down. I'm hook up one of my sisters. I'm also doing the sisters tour. School teachers lab.
School
I
teachers laugh.
wasn't an actual school teacher, but I was one of the behavior specialists that
Yeah.
sat with the kids.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
that's my twist.
School teachers laugh.
Yep,
That's
that's it.
that's next on.
That's at the stress factory.
Okay. What
So
viewers? You know who I have with me? I have Ms.Darkchild, the funniest comedian. She's the funny female, hilarious, and she gonna tear something down. She have a Netflix coming up soon. A bunch
August
of
4th.
shows. August 4th. And how do you define now? Everybody look at money, but how do you define a fulfilling life?
How do I define?
A fulfilling life. A fulfilling life.
Making others happy.
Wow. See, that's different. Okay. Okay. But listen, I definitely appreciate this, Miss Darkchild,
I
for coming
appreciate you
through.
too.
A
Send all your
vision.
people. Make them all come my way. We there.
It's on August 4th. It's coming.
Be in the building.
Building.
Hey, this is your girl, the Philadelphia Princess of Comedy, Ms. Darkchild, and you are watching A Vision. Watch it. Keep it locked. This is your girl, the Princess of Comedy, Ms. Darkchild. Enough said.